Hi KLAT, it's Mally, and today I'm joined in conversation with artist SJ Hill. So before we get into the music, how are you? What have you been up to?
Yeah, I'm all good. Just come off the back of a slice, the Welsh Voice, which was an incredible experience. And then, we released a Welsh track, me and Endaf, Tiara Mynydd, which, went down really well. And now I've just got my own project now, solo project. Haven't done a solo project in about 4 years. I'm really excited about that. That's what my plan is now, is to release my new single.
So since we had you on KLAT last year with Get to Know Me, how have things changed for you?
Things have changed massively. Yeah, obviously, doing a slice was massive. A lot of people really took to it. I'm not a fluent Welsh speaker either, so that was quite nerve-wracking for me. But I absolutely loved it, and everyone on the show was so nice, and it's enabled me to reach out to another audience as well that I didn't know I had, and it's just kind of grown the fan base a little bit as well, which has been amazing.
So what was it like being on a slice and being surrounded by so many vibrant Welsh talent?
It was incredible. It opened a new world to me for sure. Obviously, I've not been involved in the Welsh language world before, so it was an amazing experience. Definitely was nervous doing it because I'm not fluent Welsh, and I was worried about being judged and that kind of stuff. But honestly, everyone took so well to it, and I think they really appreciated a lot of us giving the Welsh language a go as well, because it wasn't just me that did it. There was a few talented people that couldn't speak a lot of Welsh either. So I think it was really good. I think it was quite a successful show as well. Yeah.
So as a Welsh learner, how do you approach singing a track in Welsh? Like, do you base your performance on the meaning or on the instrumental?
Yeah. So for me to understand the lyrics and the meaning of it, I got it translated into English first, so I could have a look at what the song actually means. Yeah. And then I had help from the producers and the team on the show to kind of break it down lyric by lyric for me, to kind of get to grips with the Welsh lyrics of it.
Yes, that's nice how it was made so accessible for you. I speak Welsh, and I often find like when I switch between Welsh and English, like I change. Do you find your performance changes when you're singing in Welsh versus English?
I didn't find it changed at all. No, I think I just perform how I perform. I think whether it's Welsh or English. But yeah, I think, it certainly helped me knowing what the lyrics meant for sure, so I could connect better with the song.
The music scene in Cardiff is so exciting. Do you have any sort of initial memories of gigs that made you really want to get into music?
Yeah, a long time ago, I started when I was 21, maybe 22, just in bands with, my dad's a drummer, so I was in a couple of bands with him, and they're a lot older than me, but they really paved the way for me, to be honest. They taught me a lot, they mentored me. And it was just getting used to the musicality side of things as well, because I don't play any instruments or anything. I just write songs and sing. So it really helped me understand music, if that makes sense, with guitars and bass and drums and all that kind of piano and things like that.
Yeah, so with that in mind, how would you say you first approach writing a song?
I went over my dad's friend's house, and he's a really excellent songwriter. And he showed me his catalogue of music, and I started singing his songs, and I really connected with them. And that made me want to songwrite. It inspired me. And he basically taught me the ropes of being able to write a song, and, if anything comes to you or comes to your head, just write it down, no matter what it is. It could be the most silliest word in the world, but just write it down, because you never know. It's like a diary, basically. So I just started off like that, really. And then I grew in confidence over the years, and just started writing. I didn't used to do it with music. I used to just write things down and then try and create a melody in my head, and that's just really hard to do. So then I went from that to kind of just writing on YouTube, like what kind of genre I wanted to do. For example, I get an instrumental beat from YouTube, and then I'd start writing to that. And then I started connecting with producers, and I'd say, right, can I have this track kind of based on this kind of instrumental I've written a song to? And that's how it elevated. Oh, cool, yeah. And then I got working with Endaf then, the last few years, and his creative process is amazing. And we kind of just go into a studio and he'll show me a beat, or we might create one. Well, he'll create it, but we might talk about what kind of vibe we want to go for. And then he'll just create in the studio, and as he's doing that, I'll kind of write the lyrics to it. So yeah, I guess over the years it's gone from no music at all to just trying to create something in my head to slowly elevating my work to writing to beats.
So speaking of Endaf, how did that collaboration come to be?
Yeah, so we did it was a Mobo project called the Honey Sessions project, and basically it was Sizwe and Tara who were the creators of the project, and yeah, it was basically just connecting an artist with a producer, and basically they teamed me and Endaf up just randomly. And yeah, we just connected straight away. We had a chat on the phone, and we had a couple of Zoom chats, and yeah, it just went from there. I went up to North Wales then and met him and his family, and yeah, we just became friends pretty quickly.
Is there anything that you've learned from collaborating with him that you want to implement in your solo stuff?
Just feeling it is a big thing. I think if you don't like the beat, or if you're not vibing with something, then just move on quickly. Don't just write or make it for the sake of it. I think you've got to really enjoy it and like what you're doing.
So do you say you work really differently by yourself or in collaborating?
I've been working with a songwriter called Tommy John up in the Rhondda, an excellent songwriter, great lyricist. And it's a completely different vibe to what I've done as well. This is more country blues, soul, and I've always loved blues music. Like I'm massively into John Mayer, and I love Chris Stapleton, and this definitely has that kind of vibe to it. So yeah, I wouldn't say the process is any different, no, and I'd say it was a similar process working with Tommy as well, where we just got into a studio, he had this beat, had the lyrics lined up, and yeah, we just kind of worked on it, and again, I really connected with this song, and yeah, we just got it done.
Yeah, what was it like creating Tonight as opposed to your other music? Was it very different, or? It
was different in terms of I really love blues music. Yeah. I always have done, and I think I've always wanted to explore that genre of music, because a lot of my stuff over the last few years in particular has been very R&B based, which again, I love that music as well. So I was a bit nervous about changing my style a little bit, but I'm glad I did, because I feel very strongly about this track, and I think a lot of people are gonna like this song.
Yeah, were there any artists or music that you were listening to while creating the track that inspired you whatsoever?
Yeah, like I said, Chris Stapleton. The last year or so, I've really started listening to him properly. I knew of him, and I love Tennessee Whiskey. It's my favourite song to sing. I really connect with that song and I love it, but I never really explored much of his other stuff. So I'd say the last year or two I've definitely explored more of his stuff, and that was a massive influence in the Tonight track. And John Mayer with the blues side with his guitar riffs and things like that, because there's a lot of live instruments on this track as well, which we did in the studio. So yeah, it's been really cool to explore new music as well. Yeah,
so what does the track mean to you, and how would you maybe explain it to fans who haven't heard it?
I'd say the song is quite a romantic song. It's about, it's very country-like as well, it's, you're in a bar, this beautiful girl's walked in, she's giving you the eye, do you know what I mean? You're like, oh yeah, she's nice, and it's just talking about, how she's making you feel in that moment, and connecting with someone as well, with the eye contact, and kind of thinking, oh my God, is she gonna, should I go over to her? And she's really beautiful, and that kind of stuff. So I think a lot of people can connect with that. I think we've all been in a situation where we've seen someone in this, and they're looking at you and like, okay, shall I go? Do I go over? I don't know, but that's what the track's basically based on, is that kind of thing.
What are you most excited about when bringing the song to life, in terms of performing it live, or music video, visual?
Yeah, I think so. We've got a visual to it, which is really cool. I won't give too much away, but it's it's a really simple but effective music video as well. Yeah. And just the instrumental, it's very like Tennessee Whiskey like as well. I think there was a lot of influence from that song. And yeah, I think people will just feel it. It's like I said, the instrument is sexy, it's soulful, it's passionate. It has a lot of meaning and deep meaning to it as well. Yeah. So that's what we wanted to really focus on, is how can we connect this with the audience? And I think when people, you know, I've sent it to a few people and straight away they've just really said, oh, it's a really kind of soulful, sexy track, and they can really feel the meaning and the emotion behind it as well. And that's how we want to connect the audience with it. And I think we've done that based on what a couple of people have said. So when I was looking at the lyrics and kind of feeling the song, and we were talking about where we want the song to go, I guess, I was probably just imagining myself in a situation where, you know, you fancy someone and you want to go up to them and that. So yeah, it's not about anyone in particular. But I think I just kind of wanted it to come from a place where people could connect and have been in a similar like situation.
What's the difference between like singing a song that someone else has already written or singing something that you've written? Is there a massive difference, would you say? Or
there is, yeah, because obviously when I've written my own songs, it's from personal experiences. Yeah. So it's easier to connect because you're just being raw and you're showing a lot of emotion and feeling a lot of emotion. Everyone can relate to the lyrics, so I can relate because I've been there myself at some point in my life. So I guess I was just going back to a point where I could connect with it and feel it and make it come across very authentic and raw. When I've written my stuff, most of it is from personal experiences, but yeah, there's been the odd occasion where I have just made something up in my head and fictional, or pretend to be another character when because you're writing a story, aren't you? Really? So it's like it's a creative process, isn't it? You know. So
what's your main aim when writing a song? How do you really wish to make the listener feel, or like to connect with them?
I want them to feel the emotion. I want them to believe the lyrics I'm singing. Some of it's been R&B as well, so I think that can be quite, the lyrics can be quite passionate. And John Mayer, for example, he always sings about real life experiences. He's very good at connecting with them. Morgan Wallen as well, like I've been listening to a lot of his stuff lately.
Yeah, so you seem to have a very eclectic range of influences. Do you have like a single moment, maybe a gig or just anything, where you just, like, your first thought that music was the thing you were going to do?
I love getting the crowd involved and you really feel them with you as well. And again, I think that's how you can connect with an audience as well, is by engaging with them and, you know, not looking down on the floor and being shy. And I mean, we've all been there. I was like that when I first started, but you grow in confidence, and then, you know, I think there's nothing better than look at the audience and connecting with them and making those connections when you're on stage.
Is there anything you're going to change about your performance, or like what are you most excited?
What I'm most excited about is showing my vocal range off, especially with the blues side of things. I think it really does suit my voice. But again, there's R&B elements in this song as well, just because I have a very soulful voice. But yeah, this track has really shown my diversity as an artist.
Yeah, that's really exciting that a blues singer is coming to Wales. I feel like you don't see that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's in at the moment. I think it's a good time to release a track like that, because you've got a lot of country blues artists now blowing up, and that's all coming back in to like the charts and stuff as well. So it just felt like the right time to release a track like this. And yeah, we're just really excited. We've had, you know, really good initial feedback from professionals within the industry as well. So yeah, we're just going to go all out and promote the hell out of it, and hopefully, you know, it does well. Yeah,
great. So to wrap it up, what can we expect from you and in the coming future?
A lot more tracks like tonight. A lot more tracks with Endaf as well. We've gone for a very soul-y, jazzy R&B vibe moving forward as well. So it's slightly different to what we've done as well. But again, we're really excited. Got a few collaborations in the pipeline as well with some really exciting artists as well, which obviously I won't name, but we're working on that as well. And yeah, I think we've got really strong tracks, really strong stories to tell for sure. And yeah, I think yeah, it's really exciting, and there's going to be a lot of music coming out very soon. This is just the start of it.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so thank you very much for talking with me today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Stream tonight.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, stream tonight.